Okay, it's now day 20 since I got my dentures, and I have them glued down with the secure denture adhesive that comes in the tube on top, and the secure denture tape on the bottom. So I'm going to see how long they stay in my mouth with no problems. I got some coffee with me, and I don't really plan on eating too much food while I'm out running around, but you know, I put some lipstick on, and I'm noticing it keeps touching the dentures, but I can lick it. I'm currently cooking dinner, and I will say I've noticed since I've gotten the dentures, I've expanded my soft food menu. For example, tonight I'm making some tilapia, a little fish, parmesan and tomato on top of it. Some home fried potatoes, but I'm baking them also, and a little cheese bread. Yeah, dentures. It teaches you to eat different stuff. Yes, get secure denture adhesive. So worth it. Go to eBay right now. Go order some. You'll be glad you did. Okay, I'm just cleaning up the dinner dishes. And as you can hear, I'm starting to sound a little different again because things are starting to come undone, but dinner was good. And the secure denture adhesive, really, I'm serious, it's great stuff. It is like almost 7 p.m. I've had it in my mouth now for over 7 hours. And the top, it's still there doing good. The bottom, which is the strips, I'm still, this is my second day trying the strips. And yesterday, I think I left it too big because it says to trim it around. So I was tasting too much because it is a tape that I guess dissolves at some point, because after I was having my dinner I noticed again, even though I cut it a lot smaller, I think which was the trick to not tasting it so much, the glue, it starts to come undone, I guess, the tape. But after having dinner, yeah, it's starting to seep out on the edges. See? Can you see that? So, and I just don't like feeling that, tasting it, swallowing it. So, I think I'll use the strips for special occasions where I'm not eating, and stick to the EZO denture cushions for the bottom, which is it's wax and cotton mixture. These things, they're great. And the denture, I guess, secure adhesive, I'm just going to keep using that for the top. So, yeah, just something you should know about the stuff you're using if you're gonna, I guess, be wearing dentures. Yeah, I just checked this out because it tastes nasty once it starts coming apart. But it is like, see, it's like a tape, but it's a gluey tape. It's like, see? And it's sticky. I definitely gotta get that taste out of my mouth. And rinse it off with the denture too, and dry it off. Yeah, the EZO denture cushions, this is what they look like, when you pull them out of the box. It's wax, it's cotton. You just run it under some warm water so that it's formable. It really is pretty easy to use. There is no taste. There is no glue. So, and then you just put it on top like that. Push it in, and then trim the edges off. Now, when you trim this, it's like trimming a t-shirt because it is cotton and it is wax. Hear that? See? And you can see the cotton actually as you're trimming it. So I do. I like the EZO cushions because nothing drips, nothing oozes. It's just a cushion, but it tends to keep the denture where it belongs. So, yeah. EZO cushions for the bottom and secure denture adhesive for the top. See how that works? Pretty easy, and you can lift it up when you want to clean it, see? Just like that. Comes off real easy. Okay, so I have been trying them both, and I would have to say between the secure comfort strips for the lowers and the EZO comfort cushions for the lowers, EZO wins by a landslide. Even though I really like the secure denture adhesive for the top, I don't like the fact that when I'm eating, this stuff really does kind of gum me up, and I feel like I'm swallowing it, and I don't want to swallow it. This stuff, as you can see, it is wax and cotton mixture. You run it under warm water, you mold it into your denture and cut off whatever part you don't want, and you can wash it and use toothpaste on it afterwards, and then re-warm it and put it back on your denture for a day. This is what this one looks like, the secure. And as you can see, there's tape on this side, tape on that side. You remove both sides, and then you essentially do the same thing. You put it in your denture, you form it, but you don't run it under any water at all. You just form it and then cut. And I trimmed all around this last time, but still, once it came down to eating, it starts seeping out on the edges of the denture. And then, you know, you just feel like you're eating whatever this adhesive is. And I don't like eating adhesive. I like my food. And this, it doesn't change the taste of your food, nothing. It's pretty awesome. So, yeah, EZO wins over the secure comfort strips. They're basically the same price, but I prefer the cushion, and just, you know that even if the denture is going to move a little bit, I'm not tasting any adhesive or any glue. But the top, yeah, it's still right there, and it's been there for over 8 hours. And that's also secure. I like the secure for the top denture, but I like the EZO cushions for the bottom denture. So yeah, I guess when you wear dentures, you gotta spend a little money to figure out what is going to be working for you. Yeah, you may find that you like the secure bottom cushion instead of the EZO. I think you're gonna, if you try them both, you'll go with the EZO. Okay, so yeah, the secure comfort strips, I would suggest just using them for when you plan on doing a lot of talking, and then you have a way to rinse out your mouth afterwards. The EZO cushions, they work good, and when you're ready to clean them, you just pull it off of your denture, and see, look at that. See how there's nothing there, and then now see how it's hard like a candle. It reminds me of how a candle responds, because when you melt the candle, it becomes liquid. When you're done burning that candle, it becomes hard again. See, now it's all pliable. And then you can just throw it back on the denture. Yeah, EZO. Okay, so EZO cushions for the bottom, I find works the best for me. And the secure denture adhesive for the top. And these, even though they're also made by these people, they don't seem to be what I need for my bottom denture, I guess. I just think that, like I said, I really like the fact that this doesn't ooze anything. And I don't want to be having to scrub my mouth for a whole 15-20 minutes after I've used it. So these, save them for, like I said, if you're going to do a lot of talking one day. Okay, so the EZO cushions for the bottom work really great. and the secure denture adhesive for the top. You know, for some reason, this stuff, it doesn't ooze anything. I mean, this is it's like cement. It really is. But the secure comfort strips made by them, it does ooze. And I just don't like it. So, you know, I give rave reviews for the stuff that comes in the tube. But the stuff that comes on the strips, I'm just not really liking. I just think they're just good for just if you're going to be doing some talking. I wouldn't eat with these, no. But you can definitely still eat with these, even though it's not an adhesive. So, try it. Let me know if you have something that works even better.